platform to do some great work. Who would have ever imagined that we would make the inroads we've made on healthy eating and changing the way our kids are fed in school? And, you know, I can point to so many things that I've had, I've been able to do. If I want to be heavily involved in my girls' lives, that means that sometimes I have to put some things on the back burner to give them what they need. So it's hard to have it all. But that's where you go back to knowing who you are and knowing that, you know, you're really living through phases. And if you're compromising through one phase of your journey, you're not giving it all up. You're compromising for that phase. There's another phase that's coming up where you might be able to have more of what you thought you wanted. You know, you get to know yourself a little bit more. So no, I don't want young women out there to have the expectation that if they're not having it all, that somehow they're failing. Life is hard, but life is long. If you maintain your health, which is one of the reasons why we talk about health, talk about taking care of yourself, because you want to get to the next phases in life where you can do more of what you want to do at any given time.
You want to be wherever you are right now, and just like you say, I'm not through. Mm-hmm. No.
You're not through.
Not through. So 5,000 women and men in this room, thousands and thousands of others streaming us online. Hey, everybody streaming. What is the one thing? Because I think it's really easy when you come to a conference like this and you get so inspired and you see Marley and Michaela, those young women, and you see Billie Jean King and Gloria Steinem and Sandra Rhimes and
it's amazing,
Harry Washington. You see all these women and you're just like, I just want to be more of a woman. And you're going to be overstimulated. What is the one thing you want us to leave here with? What is the one charge or one offering? What do you want to say?
It's hard to think of one thing.
Okay, a couple.
But the work always continues. I mean, and by that I just mean we're never done. We can never be complacent and think that we've arrived now as women, and because I hear this from young women, some of you young women who aren't feeling the pains that many of our predecessors have felt. You think, well, there aren't any problems. Women's rights, we got this all figured out. I'm already equal. I'm good. I'm just like, oh, just you wait. You'll feel it. So the work continues. And for all the young women in this room, all the young men, we can never be complacent, because we have seen in recent times how quickly things can be taken away if we aren't vigilant, if we don't know our history, if we don't continue the work. So my hope is that people leave here inspired and ready to do something. Again, remember, it's not what people say about you, it's what you do. So the question is, what are you going to do? How are you going to be better? What are you going to change in your office, in your life, in your relationships? What are you going to change in your family dynamic? And how are you going to empower yourself with the knowledge that you need to know what work needs to be done? We can't afford to be ignorant. We can't afford to be complacent. So we have to continue the work.
Yeah, I think that's powerful, because the question that you just offered to us is, what did this mean, and what can I do with what I have received from all of this stimulation, all of this energy? What can I do? That's the question. You were talking about the next phase. I heard you say that when you all are done, we saw your new house.
We're neither confirming or denying.
Okay. Okay. When you all are done, when you're done and you move out of the White House, I've heard you say that you look forward to riding around with the windows down. Well, you're still going to be Michelle Obama. Yeah. And we're going to know who you are. And it won't matter how many baseball caps you put on. We're going to say, hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. I get that. I see
Yeah.
it.
So what is the one thing that you think you really want to do? And can we go shopping?
Yeah, girl, let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping.
You and me, that will be a scene. You know, it's what you want to go shopping with us?
Want to go shopping with us?
You know, it's really the little things. I mean, and you feel this. You know, fame can be confining. You know, and then you start missing the little things. You know, what do I want to do? I want to walk out. I want to open my front door without discussing it with anyone. And I want to walk out that door and just walk. Just want to walk by myself or with a semblance of feeling like I'm by myself, because that's what you learn how to do. It's like, I'm alone with 800 people walking behind me. But I've learned how to, I'm by myself. But I want to walk down a street. I want to sit in a yard that is not a national park. You know, I do want to, you know, drop in into Target. I want to, you know, I want to go to Target again. I've heard so many things have changed in Target. You know, I tell my friends they're going to have to give me a re-entry training.
Yes.
To like, okay, what do you do at CVS now? How do you check out? You know, it's like I've been living in a cave. But it's the small things, you know, fresh air. You know, in the White House, you can't open a window. Sasha opened her window once. There were calls. Shut the window. It never opened again. So it's the little things that, you know, you miss.
The things that we all just
take for granted.
Take for granted.
You know, I won't even ask for anonymity, but, you know, because I think that's forever gone. Yes. But one of the things that I've learned is that if you just flow into a pattern of life with people, they give you space to come in. That's happened at my kids' school and the places where I go and work out. You know, once people get used to the fact that you're going to be there.
It's the first lady.
Then it's sort of like it's over. It's like you do it a few times, it's like it's the first lady, you know. So I hope to find a way to seamlessly work my way into a normal life. And it's going to take time, but I'm going to slowly.
It's going to happen. And we're going to go shopping.
We're going to shop.
We're going to shopping. And you will leave here most proud of.
You know what, truly, I am most proud of my daughters. You know, I mean, I could go down the list of my initiatives, and we have done a lot, changed the way our kids eat. We've supported military families. We made that conversation part of the community. The work that we're doing on girls' education will be something that I do for the rest of my life. This is all work that will continue. It is there. Those problems won't be solved in my lifetime. But raising two girls, like I said at the beginning, when I sent them off in the car that first day, and they were so little, and the bulletproof glass was so thick, you know, I thought, oh my God, I just want them to grow up feeling a sense, knowing that they're loved by us, feeling confident, feeling a sense of normalcy, feeling a sense of obligation to do something outside of themselves, just being good people. And we just, you know, went to Malia's high school graduation, and we're watching Sasha move her way through high school, and I am very proud of those two and how they've managed this situation and how they have continued to be themselves, regular little girls just trying to figure it out. And I'm as all mothers do, you breathe that sigh of relief that you didn't mess up your kids. And every day I cross my fingers and hope that I'm doing right by them, and I'm providing them with a good foundation so that they can be great people. So,
thank you. And I just want to say, the way you've handled this office, the way you carry yourself, have presented yourself to the United States of America and the women of the United States of America and men of the United States of America reminds me of a line that Maya used to say. It's actually in the beginning of one of her books. She says, "You make me proud to spell my name, W-O-M-A-N, Michelle Obama." And I would like to add to that,
Miss Oprah Winfrey!
I was